a military convoy that transports not simply ordinary military goods but Trident nuclear weapons. The superpowers developed nuclear weaponry with the idea that it would stop other superpowers from using it against them. The end result was supposed to be world peace.
Can you imagine that somehow it makes sense to take the power that God, the Creator, has put into the atom, to turn it to the designs of one country to destroy another, to turn it to selfish ends? That this could be a right use of God's greatest gift, creation itself?
In February, here at the UN Geneva, this open-ended working group on multilateral nuclear disarmament discussed concrete, effective legal measures to prohibit the use of, outlaw and completely eliminate nuclear weapons. About 70 countries attended the sessions, including many of those allied to nuclear weapon states, as well as international and religious organizations.
Churches from every region joined in declaring that war with atomic weapons is a sin against God. That's religious vocabulary for something that is inherently evil, a deontological threat.
Pope Francis, in his speech at the UN in 2015, said that there is urgent need to work for a world free of nuclear weapons. But is the goal to achieve a nuclear weapon-free planet realistic?
The world has sickness, it has death, it has environmental degradation, it has weapons, it has violence, it has behaviour that we regret, and that will always continue. But I think as religious communities we have to strive for what we believe is godly, and I believe that a nuclear weapon-free world is a godly aim, and therefore it must be a realistic aim.
We and all people of goodwill, this is an issue for everybody. God, I don't think, elevates Christians into any higher position on this issue than anybody else. Have to draw together and to say, no, this is not us.
So I think it's the religious communities that need to speak out more boldly and remind the world that we have an obligation to look after our neighbour. That's what God calls all his religious people to, is love of neighbour, or at least the golden rule to treat others as you would like to be treated yourself.